Hello YouTube, this is Amazing here with another episode of Wargame European Escalation Singleplayer. Today, the third and probably the hardest mission of the entire Wargame campaign, so this is my first attempt at it for a while, and it's probably not going to be my last. 1914 again.
Germany surrendered, the Warsaw Pact troops stopped when they reached the French, Belgian, and Dutch borders. The Russian government claimed to have acted this way to put an end to the German threat, which was rearming like before 1939. Despite warnings from intelligence services about the reorganization and concentration of new forces positioned against the West, European diplomats have been caught up in endless peace discussions for months. The Western public is in need of peace. As for the Soviets, what they want is time. And now they are ready for the second phase of their offensive in the West. Objective, the French Atlantic coast. Warsaw Pact troops have crossed the French border. We must stop them against the Rhine before they can deploy more divisions. Those hills dominate the area. Controlling them is the key of this battle.
Right, so objective, accumulate 2,000 resources. I can tell you that's definitely easier said than done. So, what are we going to do about it? We've been granted 3 command vehicles, actually 4 if you count Charlie's one, and basically we have to accumulate 2,000 points. Now, Warsaw Pact have a force at Victor, they'll probably expand to take November, Whiskey Yankee, and the like. And basically we have as much time as we needed to start the fighting. So this is my plan. Deploy an infantry force here at Gulf and here at this strategic key bridge here. Keep them well supplied by using this FOB. And basically ensure that the Pact do not send in any forces from the left. To do this, we're going to be using the brilliant Delta Force. Actually, those are really expensive and will probably not be needed, so let's ignore them, go with the Chasseurs from Mass. These are excellent French units, which basically have this powerful LRAC bazooka, which has a huge amount of damage and has a lot of ammunition, so they probably won't even need it. But you never know. To accompany them, we'll be giving them some much recons. Actually, no, some machine gun fire could be useful. We'll be providing them with the M11A. Actually, I'm going to position these guys for deployment down here. Primarily because there's a lot of units up here and micromanaging and all that, the clutter could be annoying. So, that'll be diverting us from the side. Over here, our flicker there, we have Romeo, Quebec, and Sierra, valuable point zones. India and Kilo are, you see, I don't know, I don't like the idea of taking them because they're quite, I know it's part of the secondary objective, but I think it's safer to, I'm basically going to be concentrating on holding these bridges. So in doing so, we're going to deploy the rest of our Chasseurs FAMAS alongside some of our Jaeger, some high vetted guys who don't frighten easily. Also, we'll be accompanying them with some tough recon. Let's get the best armored recon we have. Bradleys are notoriously weak, so let's have a look. Luke's AI, they're not much better. That's not the right version of the Sergan for this. Jeez, NATO really sucks in feeling armored recon. This is actually the best we've got for the price. The job here will be basically to secure the front of this place. I'm going to put some more guys as a fallback position, just in case the main area is breached. Their job will be to hold this bridge. The remainder of the force of the Soldiers FAMAS, the Legion FAMAS, the MX-30B2s, the Gazelle Hots, the Rolands, and these kind of force are going to push into here and secure these zones. Now I'm going to, let's see, Echo I'm going to want to hold, so I'm going to need another command vehicle for the job. Let's bring in the M11A11. See, they're the same price for some reason. I think this is, don't actually know why. Well, this is more armored, I guess. Yes, this is more armored, so let's buy that. Armor is always important for a command vehicle. Now we're going to be fixing their forces across these bridges here, primarily up here. So basically I'm going to concentrate on buying more infantry. These guys are all bought out, but they're right. We've got riflemen. They're expensive, but how much expensive are they? 55. That is quite expensive. Actually, I don't think. Let's forget about the riflemen. Let's concentrate on tanks. What do we have for it? I see. I really want infantry for Romeo, but well, I guess these guys could handle the infantry side of Romeo. I'll be concentrating on tanks here. So, you know what? I'll buy the tanks in when I've secured uniform. You know, I'd like to secure Papa. I don't want to waste points on something that's not going to get it. So these guys are going to go. So everyone's going to be pushing Romeo, Sierra, Quebec. And that's about it, I think. I mean, I'll be buying stuff in a uniform, which makes me want to buy a helicopter. Just to call the stuff in quicker. Yeah, okay, so these... I'll be abandoning Charlie as a reinforcement zone. Buying a helicopter. Or... sorry, I'm really conflicted at the moment. I think I might just buy a command vehicle here and move all these command vehicles over to secure these zones with the helicopter to prioritize there, but then there's no point securing that because... Let's just do this, okay. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so you go there. I wish you could tell units to like have to go stuff before the mission starts. So you move to Quebec. You move to Sierra. Oh, they're already firing artillery like the Soviets they are. You actually, well, it doesn't really matter at this point, but there's just so much to do. You know, everyone's got to go everywhere at once. Like I said, you know, I'm not too confident in myself just because I know what a hard mission this is. So, I'm perfectly ready for being annihilated by the Russians. Let's move all forces here. I'm predicting major crossings here. I think that's about it, really. Marine bases are being captured. We expected that. Capturing the Ferro marine bases. We expected that. Oh my goodness. No, oh my goodness, they are capturing a lot of bases very quickly. I was not. Let's get all the infantry to secure Romeo. Now, obviously, this entire game will be a balance between holding off Pact and earning enough points to, well, you know, finish the game. Anyway, uniform.